What's up, my Finan left? It's Miss Finan D coming to you all from Entertainment News.
Me, Marlo Hampton. We're right here in St. Pete with it.
Alright, so you heard Marlo name and she told you where she's from. And so she's out there basically visiting family and she took her nephews with her. Now the only reason why I'm jumping in this early is just to set up this clip you're about to watch for you. Basically, her nephews are in the pool. Okay, and she's telling them to not go to the deeper part because in summary, if they couldn't swim that well, then she would have to jump in the water to save them. In return, it's going to end up messing up her wig. Okay, so after that conversation, she finally get them to a point to listen to her a little bit. And in the process, she was talking about, getting her hair messed up, her wig, if she had to jump in the pool to save her nephews. And that's how, take your wig off. Let's see what you have on your wig. That's how that whole situation started. And that's when Kenya Moore and Eva came in the picture.
Oh, I'm going to get Mike William, but right. See, William is the rebel child. I told him not to go past y'all. So look, he went all the way over there and back. Now, what should his punishment be? Now, William, I told you not to pass the man. Why did you do that?
Get out for 5 minutes and think about it.
Why did you do that? No, get out for 5 minutes. Seriously, get out. 5 minutes time out. And think about when I told you not to go past him. Now, if anything would have went wrong... Oh, my God. See what you're doing. 5 minutes, sit right here.
I want to sit there. Let's go.
Okay, well, put the towels over there. Get your towels and sit over there. I just told you not to pass the man. Why would you do that? Come sit here and tell the Hamptons why would you do that. I want the Hamptons just to see me sitting here talking to you and just to see how hard-headed you are. So, turn around. So, why would you go past the 6-foot marker? Why would you when I told you not to? I just want to know. Tell us. Huh? Set up. No, to go set up over there, will you? Oh. So now you can't say anything, huh? Why would you pass? It's not even funny. Because what if something would have happened? You would have drowned, or anything would have happened. You're not 6 feet tall, right? So that's when you're not working on your listening skills, right? And that's something I told you I want to work on. You never know if you have to encounter the police, if anything, with your teacher. When I say don't do something, don't do it, okay? Now you sit right here and watch people who are listening to what their parents say. See that little boy right there? He's watching what his parents say. So you're going to sit here and work on your listening skills.
My hands are wrinkled.
Your hands are wrinkled? But thank you for listening, Michael. Cover up your body because you're not getting back in.
What? I can't get back in?
You're not getting back in until I said I don't think you're going to get back in. Because I don't understand how you're all over at 7 feet. You can't swim that good. I just told you don't go past the man. No, y'all, that's too disrespectful. I told him do not go there. What if something would have happened? First of all, I barely know how to swim. I mean, it would have been good over here because it goes up to 7 feet, but still.
She got nice braids on there.
What'd you say I got?
Nice braids under there.
Oh, I do got nice braids under there. Oh, yeah, my braids do look good. Shout out to my braids. Shout out to the Hamptons, my braids. Y'all want to see my braids underneath this wig? Y'all know I got under her wig and it's glueless. I just got it braided. They tell me don't do it. Who wanted to see these braids underneath? Give me 10 people want to see these braids. I'll show them to the Hamptons. I ain't ashamed. I'm not going to let them think I'm just beautiful 24/7.
Don't do it, Cleo.
They tell me don't do it, Cleo. You see my friends. You see friends. Tell you what you tell me don't do it, Cleo.
Don't do it. They ain't ready.
Y'all ready to see these braids? They say let them see. Let me count 10. Let me count 10.
One.
Okay, 1, 2. Show the braids, 3.
That's 4.
If we get 10, I'm showing this big head with these braids.
5, 6, 7.
They ready to screenshot? They can screenshot. It's all good.
7. 7.
We at 7, y'all. We get 10. I got to go ahead and do it. Oh, yeah. Y'all about to have to help me take this wig off.
Let me snatch it off.
No, you ain't snatch it. What you say, Ty?
Let me snatch it off.
You ain't gonna snatch it. I'm gonna just ease it off. Show them. Wait, agreed.
8, 9. That's 9 then. 9.
Oh, shit.
That's
10.
9, 10.
Damn it, I got to show the braids.
You got more than 10.
Don't snatch my wig.
You got more than 10.
Here we go, y'all. The braids are gone. Y'all see them? They braided. These some good old braids. All right, her going back on that shit. Why y'all laughing at me? I'm a screenshot. I don't care if they took screenshots. Your auntie keeping it real. It's braided underneath. But guess what? I had to come to Florida and get it braided that good. Florida braids like no other. I showed them, y'all. Did y'all screenshot me? Don't screenshot me.
Listen, they had to be there to see it.
They had to be there to see it. I had to be a woman of my word. I had to show my braids. God. And guess what? The great thing about it is glueless. So you don't have to worry about people like Kenya and Eva talking about you ain't got no edges, Marlo, and this and that. My edge is thin, but I got edges. You see how these gripped edges, right? They gripped edges. That's edges is right there.
Are you sure?
I got the edge. Oh, I'm showing them. I got the edges now. So y'all lying to me. I ain't got no edges. Eva and Kenya, you're lying. I just ain't never showed y'all because y'all ain't that important for me to, testify to y'all. And if I didn't have edges, it's sad you're talking about a sister with no edges. Help me grow edges. Because you can't grow on with that water stuff, that water products. Kenya had them water products and that stuff. I'm so glad she came back on the show to get some money to buy some real products. She ain't get no real products or no trips till she get back on the show.
All right, Zephyr's Hill. You remember Zephyr Hill?
She ain't even have Zephyr Hills, girl. That was, I don't know what that was. That was, what was the cheapest water? That was Deer Park water she had. But see, that's why I tell you, it's important you don't have to prove yourself to people. I've always known I had edges out there, a little scarce, a little, a little thin, but I got the edges. Now I got this. Look, conversation, braid this now. Edges thin, but they still there. They had something to grip, as Eva be talking about, we ain't got no edges to snatch. They thin, but, they grip, right? They grip. Grip, good and neat. She got these braids so tight. Look, I'm slick. I'm excited about my braids. I'm about to show them off some more. But that's always cute. But look.
I get it. Marlo and Nene are friends. So Nene talking about Marlo not having edges probably means something completely different to her than when Kenya Moore says it or Eva or somebody else says it. Because if I remember clearly, Nene kept screaming that she didn't have no edges. Her focus is Kenya Moore and of course Eva. But in the bi-week party, it was Nene who kept saying how she didn't have no edges. Now, at Cynthia Bailey, event, Marlo said one of her insecurities is that she don't have edges. Didn't she say that? Okay. All right. Now she's on Instagram Live talking about Kenya products being water and all of these things. And so I don't blame Kenya for going to her event. You're going to keep talking about my products got water in it. And, Eva and Kenya not being important enough for her to have to prove that she have edges. And Marlo, first of all, if you want your edges to grow, mama, make sure they don't pull your hair like that. Your baby hairs, leave that alone. Leave that out. They're not supposed to pull on your baby hair like that. No, ma'am. Leave that alone. Leave it out. You know what I'm saying? Then, of course, talking about Kenya having fake butt.
But we all got don'ts here, though. You notice that? It's for the grown. People in Atlanta like, oh, you can't wait. Is that your butt? I'm like, look, y'all, because all y'all got fake asses, Kenya. This is real. Child, everybody in Atlanta got a fake booty. Everybody. Yes.
You think the flat skirts, they be want to buy shit?
No, but in our day and age, that's the new people, the new young girls buying booties now. Our booties been here forever.
And then she said that, it's only the new girls doing that, but yet you call Kenya old and said she did her years ago. Then you claim everyone in Atlanta like butt done. So that means your friend is included too and everybody. You can't just make a broad statement like that. So, of course, she talked about Kenya butt being fake and all of that. So if you heard Marlo, clearly in summary, she also made a comment about, and even if she didn't have edges, Kenya and Eva, they're wrong for talking about a black woman not having, hair and putting her down. But then in the same breath, she put Kenya Moore down and her business down by saying that she's selling water. There will always be that one person. So let me make sure that I clarify this part. Yes, I am fully aware that Shemia, Portia Williams' friend, when she came on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and she was trying to secure her friend role, was the one who the producer basically told her what bottle to go to and what to do to sabotage Kenya Moore hair care event, okay? All right. And so Shamia, being another black woman, was like, okay, I'm going to be the puppet and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drink from the bottle. I'm going to do it. You know, I can guarantee you Kenya had no clue that was even going on, okay? Because there's no way you walk into a hair care event and know exactly what table to go to. And let's just say Kenya had, you know, centerpieces, okay? And so centerpieces, the flowers, she put water into the Moore hair care bottle and put flowers in it as her centerpieces. There's no way Shamia is going to drink water that flowers were in, okay? So the producers did that. I'm just saying that Marlo, however, years later decided, oh, let me basically repeat this old recycled shade. That at the end of the day, Kenya got the last laugh, okay? The last laugh with her adorable and the happiest baby ever, Brooklyn, and the last laugh with her products actually being in stores, okay? But for the people who don't follow Kenya Moore and have no clue how well her brand is doing, you are going to see, you know, her new campaign that I did do the video on. You guys can go to the Real Housewives of Atlanta and the Daily's playlist to see that Cynthia Bailey and Eva both attended, and you will see, you know, basically her new campaign launch, and you will actually see her products in the store, and you will also learn that she's in over 2,200 Sally Beauty, okay? So that's cool. So while she's talking about, you know, Kenya products having water, everyone is going to be put to shame once they see Kenya Moore products in the store. Marlo also talked about, you know, she and her friend were not close at the time. They messed with the same guy, but that would never happen now and all of that.
Tara is family. We weren't that close. We had like encountered the same guy at one point at a time. But we weren't that close. We weren't close like that, so it was all right. But now, since we are, we'll probably fight each other. Shit like that don't happen in our family. Would you?
Well, girl, you didn't change because you and Nene called yourselves sisters and you went and messed with John. You guys remember the guy, the pizza guy, John? And Kenya put her on blast that Marlo basically got him drunk allegedly, all right? And then basically took screenshots, you know, with her phone from his cell phone messages and basically tried to bribe the guy and told him he had to pay her $20,000 for her not to go back and tell Nene what he did. All types of stuff. It's like, why would you even do that with someone that you call your friend and your sister? So just to show you, Marlo been doing that for a long time, messing with guys that her friends mess with. So I don't know why she tried to play that off. But, you know, she revealed that herself on live. So cool. She also talked about a snake and saying that it's not who everyone is thinking about.
Me. Who is the snake? Stay tuned, because what's crazy, the snake is who they thought it was not.
Well, Giovanna came on TV saying that, you know, she heard Cynthia, you know, saying crap about Nene. So everyone is assuming Giovanna is the snake. So for Marlo to say it's not, then I think my theory of saying Tanya, you know, is actually what it is. But we shall see. Before I end this video, everything you just watched happened days ago, okay? And it's fair game. Marlo is highly upset because Kenya came to her event. And for those of you who, even though you support Kenya Moore, were upset and saying she's petty, why would she go to Marlo event? She did A, B, and C. I hope now you understand and actually applaud her for doing what she did, not only because it's going to bring the show ratings and it's hilarious, but even before the event, Marlo decided to bring back that Kenya Moore products have water in it, okay? Now, if you follow Kenya Moore, you know that's a lie. Marlo started it not only because she says she don't have edges, okay, and that's an insecurity, but she started it by rehashing that situation. So Kenya had every right. Or you want to say that I don't have products? You want to say my products have water in it? Okay, I'm going to come to your event with my products that's not water for you to see, and hopefully it's going to help, you know, your edges, so you don't have to resort to wearing wigs all the time, which there's nothing wrong with it, wear your wigs. Also, before I end this video, this is tonight, okay? Marlo hopped on Instagram Live again today, and in her Instagram Live, guess who she's talking about again? Yep, Kenya Moore. Guess what she's talking about again? Kenya Moore being thirsty in her products of water.
I wanted to like battle somebody who was coming for me right at the wig party and list like the sales I had, and ask her to list the sales she had, but I'm not gonna be petty. Cause my nephew said, what you said, don't do it, auntie. Don't do it, right? Don't do it. So I ain't gonna be petty, girl, and ask you to post your sales for the last week. But thank you, baby. He said you had $1 million business. She said she had $1 million. Child, first of all, we just gonna talk about she. We ain't gonna say no names.
So what if
She, they're doing half the stuff she doing now when she was gone for a whole season. She had water in her products, remember? She was thirsty just like her products. And one of our friends had to literally open it and drink the water. She.
Thank you.
We're not going to talk about she. That's very mean. No, it's mean what she said about me. You said it was really mean what she did at my hair thing.
But still,
So you don't want me to talk about it?
you don't have to follow behind your footsteps.
Don't follow behind what?
Your footsteps.
Okay, I'm not. Okay. So you know what, nephew? You guys, let's start talking about she. Because my nephew said don't follow behind her footsteps, you see?
Stop talking about it!
I'm not talking about it.
I can hear you!
I'm not talking about it anymore, Michael. See, that's the only reason. My nephew's just making me be a better person. They really do, seriously. He's like, when she came, he's like, auntie, that was really mean of her. You're better than her. I'm like, dang, a 12-year-old is telling me don't be upset.
Marlo saying that Kenya didn't start doing anything else for more hair care until she came back on the show and got a check and started doing promotions. What's funny to me is they just talk just to talk. Didn't Kenya say that she was pregnant during her last season of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Didn't Kenya have a high-risk pregnancy? Kenya prayed for Brooklyn. So do you really think a woman who had a high-risk pregnancy, okay, would sit around and go extra hard for her business when her top concern was making sure her daughter got here safely? But even without being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I hope you guys remember, Kenya was everywhere. She was doing promo. She was doing her thing. And for those months where you didn't see her everywhere, she had a high-risk pregnancy. So for Marlo to say, oh my gosh, you guys are now just seeing her doing stuff. Ma'am, she was pregnant and making sure that, you know, she had a safe delivery and her daughter came here safely. You are not going to pray for a child, okay, and finally get blessed with one, but then allow work and other things to stress you where you don't end up bringing a child here. The same woman who said she wasn't pregnant, go ahead and watch those videos where Marlo said that. I'm not trying to bring that video back. I always bring it back. People just talk for the sake of talking. Kenya was so careful about her pregnancy to the point where she quit the show. If you are not going to pay me what I'm worth, then I'm not even going to sit here and put my child, okay, and my health at risk being on this show and being stressed out. So you know what? Everything happens for a reason. It was a blessing in disguise for Bravo to do what they did, trying to, you know, cut her pay because they were mad she went and got married without it being on camera. It was a blessing in disguise because Lord knows if something terrible would have happened and Brooklyn wouldn't have been here, those same people would have said she was never pregnant and she lied and said she had a miscarriage when there was never a baby in the first place because they were so mean and disgusting to her. And then once Brooklyn, you know, got here safely, we saw Kenya everywhere before she even came back on the show. She was on Dr. Oz. She did an Oprah magazine piece. She was on The Real promoting. She even brought Brooklyn out on The Real. Our first time seeing Brooklyn on TV wasn't on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Her TV debut was on The Real when Kenya wasn't even on the show and Kenya wasn't even filming the show at that time. She was on The Real. She was on Extra. She was everywhere promoting more hair care before it was even announced that she was back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So once again, Marlo, you are a liar and you're lying. They always lie, and I will always call them out on it, you know, and they're all petty. I get it. Oh, but Kenya didn't have to stoop to her level, and that's why it's entertainment. That's why it's a show. Now, if Kenya talked about Marlo being in foster care and her mother not being there for her, now that's low. Okay, now that's low. Doing stuff that's hilarious on the show, Marlo saying her edges are her insecurities, and Marlo saying Kenya products got water, so Kenya going to crash her products event. All of those things are fun shade. It's when you take the fun shade out of it and then become so disgusting. So I want you guys to keep all of this in mind when you watch the episode tomorrow, that Kenya had every right to go and defend her product because this girl is hopping on Instagram Live, she's doing it on the show, and all of that. So if you're trying to come over here and tarnish my brand, well, I'm going to stand up for my brand and show up on camera and show you. I understand, you know, two wrongs don't make a right, all of that. But at the end of the day, it's a show. It's entertainment, and from last week until today, that's what every single person is talking about. They can't wait for the episode tomorrow and that moment. So when Kenya react and do things, people want to see Kenya reaction and call her every name in the book, but they understand where Kenya reaction is coming from. I'm giving you this information. These are the backstories and things that people don't see. So she have every right to be upset, but don't be a hypocrite, okay? Because in the same breath that you're saying, oh, she's putting the black woman down, you do that every single episode. You're talking about her body, you're talking about her career, you're talking about her baby. You're constantly putting that black woman down. So miss me with the self-righteous conversation only when it benefits you. Anyways, I'm going to save everything else that I have to say for the episode now. Most of this video was recorded a few days ago, and then yesterday, which was Saturday, I recorded the rest. Now here we are, Sunday morning. I'm having uploading issues. So if you hear me keep saying the episode tomorrow, don't think I'm saying Monday. I'm actually saying Sunday because it was recorded on Saturday. But if you're hearing me, that means everything went through and you got the video. This should hold you all over until I do my review. You guys know sometimes I come on time, or sometimes you probably won't get it until Tuesday. So this will hold you over, okay, until I upload my review. There is a part 2 to this video, and as much as I'm not here for Marlo, she is taking care of her nephews, and I'm very fair, okay? So there's a moment in the video where she's talking to them about certain topics that I want to talk about, so I'm going to put it in a separate video, because when I added it in this video, we got to almost an hour, and that's just too much. Lastly, not too many people are checking for Marlo Instagram Live to see what she have to say. So if you see my video and I put the effort in it, and you decide to take the Instagram Live and repost it, you know, give a girl some credit. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout me out where you got it from, all that, okay? Because I didn't even put my logo in the video. So anyone can screenshot this and repost this. So if you heard it here first, you got it from here, do that. I only talk about Marlo because I rock with Kenya more. And listen, she religiously, there's never an Instagram Live where she does not mention Kenya Moore. She can't help herself. Never an Instagram Live where she does not mention her. The obsession is real, okay? But anyways, I am wishing all of the ladies the best. Even the ones that I'm not here for sometimes, it is not that deep. I'm wishing all of them the best. And I'll be back later on tonight with my review. Make sure you watch the episode. Kenya Moore hair care. Your edges matters. Yes, it does. Kenya Moore is a fool, man. I'm here for it. I'm here for the fun shade. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.